Hey guys, how's it going? It is January 1st, 2025. I was going to say 26. Happy New Year. Man, that was going to take a while to get used to. I was so screwed up there for a moment, and I have not had a drink tonight. So it's just past midnight here, and I decided, well, my kid went upstairs. My son's cat has calmed down. Seems like my cat these days. And we're back into it. So it's getting into towards the evening here. I'll just put my lamp on. So hopefully the video quality is good. I know some of you don't like the dark too much, but yeah, it's a 24-hour thing, so it is what it is. But the passenger train just went by. That was from one of the last images I posted on Discord. I was in the middle of running the Natahala local, and I finished up the logging from the other day. There was just a little bit more, so I figured I don't want to oversaturate things. The videos had picked up recently, so I was kind of happy about that. I just don't want to oversaturate. Man, I do sound drunk. I don't want to oversaturate everything, so let me just get myself in here. I will turn the light on. Turn my lamp out. I don't know if that makes much of a difference. That looks a little better. Oh, okay. I saw the lamp going through the ceiling a little bit, but there's that little exhaust hole or whatever you want to call it. Running low on water. Hello. Who are you? 5W. Didn't I... You should be coming right up to, yeah, I'm having issues with, him, but he should be coming up. I gotta deal with him. So he's below 10% now, but he's scheduled to do, up to Natahala here. He just passed at Natahala. He is requiring water pretty bad. So what happens is they degrade performance as the day goes on. They need not only do they need water and coal, but they actually get to the point is if they're used and they abuse, they tend to not perform as well. So here's the passenger train that left. Is it 30? No, that's 30. 31. I wonder if I can click onto this. No. I thought it might, but... Let me... There we go. Alright, so we'll get... Basically, everything works great as far as the timetable. I have it stopping right up here at this water tower. And I planned on doing that anyways. I love in the evening with the signals. But the idea is, I think I'm going to try to get Natahala. Unfortunately, I got delayed by this guy. So I was sitting in the hole for a good 10 minutes at least. But what we will do is I need to get some water. So see, there is the end of my waypoint right there. And I'm going to go into manual. Take the brakes off. Give it some horn. And I'm going backwards. To me that seems forward, but yeah, I know. So 30 and 31 are my newest Americans, so I'm not too sure if they were fully serviced or fully maintained when I got them. I can't remember. This might be a little bit off. There we go. So once this is full, then I can go back to setting the waypoint to Andrews, and he'll continue on its way. And he'll continue to do the passenger schedule on its way. Because he's the crew train 5W, which I've associated with these passenger cars. So, as you can see, he's got passengers for Andrews, Natahala, Topton, Roto. I think they're all pretty much the same. See, that one just has Natahala and Andrews in that last car, but I specifically got this engine, not so much for its power, but it's got more water capacity. And it works great at the beginning of the day. The problem is, if I go over to here, conditions down to 90%, that's happened, as far as I know, that's just happened throughout the day running. Now, mind you, I'm pretty much on my last run of the day. Once he gets to Andrews, he's going to be coming back to Bryson, and then ending there for the night. So it's not too bad. The freight still continue to run. The big transfers run in the overnight hours I have set up. And his counterpart is 30 minutes late. 30 or 13? Let me see that again. 12 minutes. 30. I knew it was engine 30. Okay, so he's at Ella now. I mistakenly had 30 and 31 mixed up, and I was running them in opposite directions. You kind of watch what you're doing, but you can't get into too much trouble, especially with the signals if everything's set. And that's exactly what happened. He said he was all of a sudden stuck at a signal. I was like, why are you stuck at that signal? You're going in the opposite direction. I'm like, oh, I guess you're not. Okay, so now to get this guy moving again, we go to waypoint, and this is part of this whole AI system of it's a different thing. The other ones here, you have your road and your yard. Your yard, you can tell it to go so many cars. Your road, you can tell it to go so fast, and it'll go up to a signal, up to a stop signal or whatever, or a switch against it. And manual was what I was doing just to line up to get that. But we want to do waypoint, which is that. And if I go down here, actually no, let me go through 0. So you got different views: back of the train, front of the train. So I'm going to teleport to Andrews, and I'm still in 0 mode, which is, or 0 key, which this is the station at Andrews, which is the western last station before the interchange. And then I just put it over here, somewhere around here. That should do it. And then he'll take off again. He's already got signals, so. And then I go back to 2, because I can go back and forth between 31 and 2. And then I can continue on with what I was doing here. So, with this guy, I pulled in here, pulled a few cars, but I have to go to the next siding, which has the Union lumber. Let me load that up real quick here. Just want to get my schematic going. Okay. So I'm looking the wrong way. Natahala. Okay, so Natahala. Hewitt is where I'm at right now. I'm in that little tiny siding, so I let the passenger train go by, and I'm going up to National Park Service at Wesser. So what I want to do is go into the map mode, because there's no teleport for it, and I want to go right up to here is fine. I'll just transport to there for a minute. So we got a couple cars there going back to Silva. I'll just bring it to there, and then I'll be able to control and do those commands that I told you about. And we'll be picking up Natahala's course behind us where the water tower is. This is where he's based out of. I have to do all that first. I got a Bryson. The next one I want to do is I have work to do at Bryson. Most of them are just turns, so they're stuff I don't mind doing at night, because you don't have to see so much to deal with the as much of the switching. So I tend to like getting my switching done during the day. I almost got it all done today, but this is much better than day 43, which I think I was a little screwed up from the days before, because I had short crews on the days before, and I had a little bit of multiplayer that was intact, and some was and some wasn't. It was kind of a bit of a mess. So, but at the moment everything is running nicely in single player, and I believe I'm at a point where I can run this in single player without the need of multiplayer and do everything just fine. There are levels to everything. If I was to go into my locations, well, that's interesting. Oh, I can go up to tier 3 in those. Well, that I might be I might want to do that, because I got level 4 of everything else. So let me make sure that I'm up to my levels here. Yeah, Parsons Tannery is level 4. I could go to tier 5, but I don't want to, because it takes I find it less random, and it just kind of throws the kitchen sink at it, and I prefer level 4. So I'm just going through the various. I only did 91%. You got to be careful, or else they'll take away a level if you're not doing good. Blue Ridge Locust Pin. I'm just going through everything here. I might as well do that while I'm running along here. 100% for there. There's Connolly Creek, where all the where I get pretty much all of my logs from. Here's the various service and what's left in parts and all that other stuff. Holyfield heating. Yeah, everything's 4. 95 for Stenzela. I don't know where it gets those numbers from, but we'll see at midnight on the next one, because I've only got 30 logs, which is equivalent to 10 cars so far. They're still emptying a couple, but I think I have to make at least 2 switches a day, because it's not liking me, and I know others had time to do that industry more than once. So everything else, Appalachian Hardwoods is tier 4. This is the ones that I got to deal with next. Bryson Engine Shop. Okay, everything's good there. Freight House. 100%. Yeah, I'll be doing the Bryson Industries coming up. Hemingway Station. Alarka Junction Station. Robinson Gap Coal. That's been fine. Alarka Coppers at tier 4. That's been good. Those are good. They do MG Chemical? Yeah, okay. Elman Station. Okay, so now I got a yellow signal, so I'm coming up to the siding next. National Park Service. So this is the one. Interesting, it's only like 94 and 96. I don't know what that number represents as performance. I don't know if it means I'm not doing it quick enough, but it will not let me go up because of that. You have to have adequate performance. Now, I haven't switched that enough because it hasn't called it enough times. Here I got 3 100s and a 97. So I can go up to tier 3, which I will take, because I don't mind taking more cars up here. I can handle that. Won't let me do power and light yet. You got to have so many 100%, and then it will allow you to go up to the next tier. So there's the moon rising, tier 3. Graham County, Topton, blah blah blah, Roto Station. Okay, Andrews. Oh, Andrews are only at not yet reported at this tier. Oh, okay. Strange. Well, Snowbird. Well, Snowbird's had at least 4, so I can go up to tier 3 on that. So that'll increase my that'll increase. I want to get it up to tier 4, because then the demand will go up based on my performance. I guess it's, between that and running trucks or something. I don't think they did it so much in this era, but I suppose they could. Or they're allowed. They basically make more money, and then you make money. One thing I got to get is caboose for this particular train. I want to get a caboose for Graham County. Speaking of Graham County, I should run that train before I forget. I'll wait till he gets to Andrews. Well, that's a matter, Aurora. Now it's 1958. Do I have... I gotta double check something here. I can't remember if I have one more train going. I think I do. I'm almost sure I do. So train 56, that might be the last train of the night. Yeah, I do. Okay. So it comes back to Alarka. Now I do have room at Alarka if I wanted to service it. Alarka Junction's only got 6. There's really nobody here, but then again I haven't scheduled anything, so this I just have to service. So that's fine. And I put it into Wesser. I thought it was yellow for the siding, but I guess not. Okay, let's put it into the siding here. My son's cat is being a sucker right now. Alright. What's the matter? Am I talking and you need attention? Of course. Again, hopefully you guys like the night videos. I know I don't want to make a habit of doing them, but unfortunately I have certain services that run later, so that's just the way a 24-hour railroad can go. But I have these nice colorful things, so. Alright. And I love this is how this AI system works. You just point it to where it wants to go and then it just goes. So all these cars that are going, like I have an Andrews. I got, oh wait, do I have the wrong one? That's Union Lumber. Hold on a second. I just stopped that. No, I screwed up. I gave the wrong car. The good thing about miss spots, see the yellow, there it is right there. The good thing about that is, number one, you can point to whatever location. It tells you where it's at. So Silva's 22 miles away at the other end of the short line. But also the colors will change, and I'll show you what I mean by that if you're not used to seeing that. And shout out over to Eric at Train Sim. He was interested in more videos and pictures, so I was happy to oblige. I haven't really been on Train Sim that much lately. It's I know Run 8's had an update. I haven't really done Microsoft Train Simulator in years myself. Run 8 had their update, and I haven't been doing Run 8 for at least a year or two, I would imagine now. At least it seems that way, but I'm not positive. Time flies by, especially when you get a new year and you're just like, oh yeah, it's another year. It's just a number. Okay. Did I do that right? I don't think I did. There we go. So that tells you down here, when the brake is on, it'll go purple over the one you're on, so boop. And then I can go hit the 0 key, get myself with the right mouse, get myself into position, and then kind of drag myself over with the left mouse. I can use the mouse wheel to zoom in if I need to. Set up the waypoint here. Now if I wanted to do a runaround and I wanted to go on this side, I could do that too. I could be on this train. I could, if I had room, I could do a complete runaround, which I don't here, obviously. I shouldn't say I don't. I could run on the main. It'll do it. It won't flick the CTC switches, but it will do it. It will actually try to perform it. You just have to. It'll. I forget what happens with the CTC. You have to flick the switches, and otherwise it complains. I can't remember how it does it. Like, it's not really built for the CTC switches. Do a runaround. Although we're going to try it in a few minutes, so hold my water on that one. Because we are going to do a runaround here. Okay. So, find my brake wheel. There we go. Actually, I'll just go over here and plop that on. Yeah, I think it might get pretty dark. Now, the good thing about Bryson is Bryson's got lights. That's why I kind of wanted to do Bryson last. The only problem with that is Appalachian is just outside of town. So I got to service Appalachian first. Then I got switching to do. to build up some of the turns as we get into the latter hours before the interchange runs. So 301, 302. If I got the train numbers correct. No, those are the morning trains. I'm sorry. The 315 and 314. No, that doesn't sound right either. The 315 part did. I guess it's 304. Oh, those are the. I know what those are. Okay. Those are. I think those already ran. I'm pretty sure I ran that into Dillsboro. I'll have to check later. I'm pretty sure I ran it, but now I'm starting to second guess it because it's 8 o'clock and I don't remember running it last session. But I was too busy, so you never know. There wasn't much to do, I know that. Days run by quick, time runs by quick. You never know. Why did I do that? Put that back on. That's not going anywhere. National Park Services. Okay. So that's where we want to go. So we'll put ourselves right here. Now I can easily find out if I go to Dillsboro. What's going on? Yeah, I do have something there. Oh no, that's still. Yeah, I have not run the. I haven't run the second half of that train. Ah, so I did forget something. I gotta pay attention to the schedule. The problem is the turns don't technically have a train numbers, so I don't really have them scheduled, but I wanted to do it before. So everything's here. The only thing I have is this. This is literally all I have left to switch. Get over there, and then I have to go down to Silva and back. So yeah, I'm behind on that. The freight schedule is not, it's just numbers there. Are you getting down, Cat? Alright. Take a hike. See ya. Cat wants to sit on my lap, and then she has a keyboard on her. She gets all fussy. Yeah. So, National Park Service is there. So that's a set off. So you know it's a set off because it loses its color there. Okay, now we put the rest back together. And we are going to do a runaround. The question is, I'm not too sure how it's going to do the runaround. But we're going to find out. Because I'm in a CTC siding. Normally I go up to, I don't go this far. I haven't serviced this. Haven't had too many calls for this. That's why I didn't have that low rating. I wasn't able to go up a level because it hadn't been enough service to it. To obtain it, but I finally had a call out here, so this was the first time that I have personally switched Wesser. But Hewitt has a manual switch, so you can do a runaround with the AI system, no problem. It'll restore the switches most of the time. Doesn't always do it, but it tries. Okay, so that's together now. So now what we want to do is we want to change ends because Union lumber company, if I recall. Well, first of all, we need to pick up cars here. Natahala, Natahala. So we've already done a drop off. We don't have any set offs for that side, but we want to get the car. We want to be on this side for sure, dropping off. Now bringing out is fine. This 9-car area is supposed to be our interchange, or not our interchange, but our transfer track with the Natahala turn. Not to be confused with this Natahala local. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to break that one down. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to attempt to do this, but I believe we're going to have. Yeah, see, it's going to attempt to do it. So what I want to do is I want to get at least that going. So give ourselves a green signal out. Now it will not go past a red signal. But there's the green. See, the green arrows just pointed up? So it's prepared to do that. The question is, what does it do? I can't remember. Oh, up to 15,000. Not bad. Okay, so it clears past the track. Now, holding at stop signal. Okay, perfect. So we're going to give the signal through Wesser. There we go. There was an update, and I'm not too sure. It did it like this is an experimental version right now, which you can simply adapt to through your Steam settings. It allows you to run experimental branches. This is an experimental branch of the actual beta that's in progress right now. This is not a full version. I don't know why it's not a full version. I guess because it doesn't have enough buildings yet or something. It is. This is, to me, and I've said this in other videos, this is the most complete simulator I've ever seen as far as railroads go. I mean, you can walk right in this, and it wasn't always like this. It was, I mean, it took a while to have these AI functions and be able to do other things, but I mean, it is, I mean, they've just made a few nice additions, and then boom, it's just been so enjoyable to play. The passenger schedule thing, this was all in the experimental branch. They brought this pathing system and the it says holding a stop signal, and then you just give the signal, and I got, now this is interesting. I can't give a signal. So if I do this, I know what I have to do. First of all, I have to give it the switch, and then I have to go here and pass signal. There it goes. So I had to give it a dispatcher permission to pass the signal, which it's doing now, and I forget the key combination that takes all that off. I know that does. Okay, so now I can run from the tail end here. Just keep an eye on things. I don't know if that's where they would position themselves running backwards or not. Not too sure. I imagine they need somebody. I was gonna look, but did they have the mirrors? Did they have the mirrors back then? I know the diesels have the mirrors, but I mean, what, you basically turn your head 180 degrees and to me you need somebody who's can I oh I can stand on that. Let's try that. Hopefully I won't fall off. Okay, so I'm in Wesser, and I want to go past the signal at Natahala, but I do have work to do on the way. So in the various, like if I was to do AE Road, he'd take off right now, but of course it's in waypoint mode, which is what we want. So all I have is pickups, and I don't have a caboose on right now, even though I have to get one. So the next siding through where we were at was at Hewitt. I know there's a pickup because I service the other industries here. I went the wrong way. Oh, there we go. I saw it. I know I went right past it. There we go. So I've got two tracks of pickups here. So when I was over here last, I dropped off these cars. So the one of these was dropped off. No, both of them were dropped off today. So what I want to do is I want to get things started. So I'm going to set it up to go to this. That is a move you can do. Now you just sit back and you could actually multitask. So if I wanted to do something with 31, I could. If I look at everything else, what's going on, like for example, if I want to set up 31 to come back, which doesn't have to until 2200, I could do that. So there is the ability for there is the ability to run it in like to multitask and do different things, which I occasionally will do, especially if he doesn't have too far now. He only has one more siding to go, so then I have to hook up the air, set another waypoint to the other track. screenshots. Like I said before, when it gets dark, most people don't want to watch it. But it's a shame because that's, you know, in single player you cannot get through everything that's available. I've already tried it. I mean, I could in theory start at 4 o'clock in the morning as opposed to 5. I might have a little bit more daylight, but I have about this much daylight at 4 anyways, so... Now, I'm more of a diesel person than I am a steam person, but I do admire them. Also, like I have, the diesels don't take as much maintenance. You get 2 different diesels in this. You get right now you get a GP9. GP9 and the SW1. I'm not too familiar with all the steam. I mean, you got the American, Pacific, I don't know, Moguls, Consolidation, who knows what else. Don't ask me. What are you talking about? What are you meowing about? Were you going to suggest an engine there, Kitty? That's just that weird. So if I was to do... Oh, okay, okay, this is my equipment. So this is a list of my engines. So it shows me all my passengers, caboose, other... The reason why you go through that is... where it returns, like, when its condition, when it's an overhaul is required. So there's all kinds of cool stuff with that. But there was another thing in here. Find it. That's a switch list. Speaking of switch list, I know I have done some. Let's see what we've got left here. So Sylvan Andrews, just a pickup and then that drop off of that last car for Union lumber thingamajiggy. There was something up here that I can use. Did that one? Locations, milestones, finance. No, that's not that. Tutorial, no. It's not the console. Switch. Oh, here it is, right here, engines. So here's all the various stuff that is available. So 30 and 31 have arrived at their endpoints now. So now I can basically service them. They depart at 2200. What's the matter? Am I talking? Is it annoying you? Or did you lose something? Oh, I know. You want to play fetch. Here. Quit bugging me. I tried to play fetch with her earlier and she wouldn't bring it back to me. I thought she was nice and comfortable for a bit. I thought she was out of her I want to play stage, but she's back in it again. You go play. You're fine. This is a longer run than I thought it was. So I can see where I am in comparison. Quit being so yappy. Here. She's jealous probably that I'm talking and not talking to her. Tell you the late times, and then you can go through the log of the various things in case you missed any messages. It has a whole financial system. You purchase everything. You purchase the upgrades of like you got different employees. These are some of my multiplayer employees that will run with me. I haven't done much multiplayer at all in a bit. It's kind of fizzled out. This is why I started doing the single player stuff. The finances, it'll take you to the past few days about where you make money. What is the other one? Yeah, you can do loans, which I don't need anymore. I'm past that. Milestones, I've pretty much done them all. I don't need a water column and a Larka junction. I could get one in an emergency, but I don't really need it. Same with almond, but those are things that I could consider. Locations I've already been through. I mentioned that earlier. Railroad gives you a report of everything that's going on, what cars are there. I had 2 engines derailed today. They just basically didn't have enough clearance, and they ran into them. Both of them on, not paying attention personally. So it wasn't a major derailment, just the engine falling off. But you can see here, it's pathing itself properly. It's already set up the return path that it has to take. I'm gonna pop off here. And I will get onto the tail. There we go. This, as I've said before, this makes switching so much. See, I didn't do any of that. It's doing it on its own. It is the closest thing out there. I mean, I know Trains does it. I asked, and my son is the resident Trains expert because he does a lot of route building and stuff like that with Trains. And I asked him. I said, Trains has been notorious for having good AI. And Run 8 has its own good AI in various things. Like the dispatcher's the best AI dispatcher out there for sure. I think it's better than Trains. But it's pretty damn good. Even a half-ass dispatcher is better than anything. Might not be as efficient as the human, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. So now I coupled that up, took the brake off, and then I do this one here. So I can sit here and let him do his thing. I don't know what I was saying. I was losing my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was going through that. So my safety was down to 80%. Now that was before today, so I got a funny feeling that's going to get hit again. Safety does play an impact on your reputation and some of your, I don't know what it is. It does something. My fuel inventory, so if I need certain things, it'll eventually tag them. What's in the shops. So yeah, there was something at Andrews and blah blah blah. I mentioned my okay. These are all my crews. various trains. Some of them are discontinued. Or relax. I already mentioned equipment, finance milestone. I think that's about it. Locations I already went through, so that's about it in that one. I thought there was something else. Preferences? No, maybe not. Oh, that's the guide. That's the tutorial, isn't it? Oh no, that's just the guide. All right. Okay, I could ride at the end, but I'll ride at the back and try to give this guy an eye. Does he have a light on the back on this one? No, he doesn't. Maybe I should get a better engine out here for that. I have some available now. Okay, so I've already got the signal set up to get past Natahala, which is what I want. So I'm headed down here, but I'm gonna. Am I gonna stop at this? Yeah. Should I? Yeah, I'm going to stop in the. I'm definitely going to stop here. Alright, good enough. So hopefully that's enough to get me into that siding. I'm pretty sure it is. Now, I said before, tracks do restore themselves. Like this one restored itself when we went into that siding. But I think there's an issue when you're actually on the track, it will not restore. But we'll see. Oh, will you stop? What do you got? You got a toy for me? Oh, you got the string? All right. Yeah? All right. There you go. The cat likes to play fetch. Not very well, but she does. She tries. Half the time she brings it back. Like right now, she's kind of confused. Sorry, you are. I'm sorry you are. No, see, you got me distracted now. Get down off the table unless you're coming here to lie down. I'm not a passenger. Get. Are you going to lie down? Or are you just trying to get through? I'm sorry. My son's cat has gone nuts. Lie down. Behave yourself. There you go. Worst time of night to do a recording. Like normally I'm done before midnight, but because it was New Year's. Oh, I see, it did restore the switches. Okay, well that's good. Did it? Yeah, it did. I don't know if I'll get past Natahala tonight. It's getting late. It's 1:17 in the morning. Not that I'm going to turn to a pumpkin or anything. If it gets too loud, I can just zoom back into the scenery. kind of a cool shot. Where did I go? I fell off. I was like, where's my light? Or did I ever jump back on? I probably didn't jump back on. What am I doing in Graham County? I'm really lost here. Where's my train? Where am I? Hewitt. Oh, there we are. Okay. Let's see if we can catch this thing. Oh, this is going to be fun. I shouldn't have done that. Here. Let's get on the train. I don't think I ever got it back on. Natahala. So it's a very relaxing experience. It kind of allows you to be a bit of a rail fan, but yet still run things. It's kind of it's a different way of running a simulator. You don't have to run it this way. You can get in and you can use every lever you want. You don't have to run things this way. The manual controls also work by hand controls, so you can actually literally sit in that seat and do. You're not limited to running this way. I just want to be clear about that. That's just the way I like to run. Okay. Now, did they all fit? Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to put a handbrake on you. Union's got to go down to the bottom. Okay, so now I'm kind of screwed up. Unless I can fit it, which I cannot. This is going to be interesting. I need to know what's going on down there. before I even venture or even consider trying that. I may have to sort that because I don't have much room. I know that. Alright, let's see what we want to do here. So Union is right here. I think I'll be fine. To be honest, I think I will be just fine. Okay, so I have one pickup, one drop off. This is Union. And that's interesting. I got a car down here. I don't think that's a... I don't think that is a... I could be wrong. Maybe it is. Let me just double check the map again. Oh, I'm looking at the other way around. Okay, that's not a hollow power light. Okay, so I got to pick that up on the way out. It kind of it reverses itself because it comes around and heads that way. So yeah, this will be Union over here. Which is fine. So I think I'll be okay. I'm probably going to have to do some... Yeah, I definitely have to do... That's okay. I can do that. We're fine. I'm convinced we're fine. Why are you down here? Oh, shoot. I don't remember going... I guess I did do that. Okay, go back here to your train. You can transport from first person or you can transport from the above view. So now, I took 4 cars, right? Yeah, okay. So I'll ride back here. So I know I want to get Union back into here somewhere. I'm not sure where, because I don't know where the industry exactly, the set-off location is. But what I'll do is I'll put it to the end, and then I can always stop it when I get down there. But I'll get to see it when we get down there. So. Set up a shot here. I'm on the wrong side, ain't I? Not the way I wanted it. Should have just done that on the bridge like that. Now, would a guy hold on at 30 miles an hour like that? I don't know. Like I said, I need a caboose. I got plenty of them, but not for this local. And I usually don't order them until after the interchange. They don't come with the interchange, which is something I wish they would. I think they will eventually. They just pop up out of nowhere. But they show up at the interchange, so I usually wait till the interchange arrives and then I order whatever I want the next day. Ooh, that's a nice one too. Here. I hit the wrong button. I can't win. I'll do it on the way out, maybe. I haven't lost my mind. There it is at the end there. Is there another switch there or something? Oh no, it's just past the arrow. Okay, good enough. So yeah, if you hold over to it, it shows the set-off area. And how far away it is and what direction on the compass. And once this goes dark too, you can do the same thing. Once it hits it, I'm going to stop. There we go. So it cancels out the where it's going to type thing. Alright. Cha-ching. There's my money. So it's not just uncoupling that I'm doing. I'm holding shift while I do that. What that does is it actually takes these, like I said, you can control everything in this. I'm just doing a hot thing. So if I just click the coupler, I should have done that just to show it. It would blow the air out of it. The air would the train could come to a stop and the air would be coming out. I'll do that maybe the next time. I don't have another next time, I don't think. I'll do it when I get to the top to demonstrate what I'm talking about. Okay. So he set off. I believe I put, while I was yapping there, did I put the brakes on? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, so that when it says hit it to release, then that means I did it. Okay. Oh no, I want to go to this side now. So this is the closest, so we'll do this one first. Silva, Andrews, doesn't matter what direction. I'll sort that out at Bryson will sort that out for tomorrow. Or no, we'll sort it out tonight. I guess it will sort it out tonight. Later tonight. It's already 8:50 in this, so yeah, we'll see. That quick of the switch, that was him restoring the switch. Okay. So I'm doing a little push-pull here I may have to consider using the siding at Natahala as the transfer point, but I'm not sure. I could also use the spur itself. That's a possibility. And I may end up doing that and leave the runaround, because the way the transfers are right now, it's gonna get busier too, because I just added some more traffic, and there's going to be more down the road. So okay. Let's see if I get the right one. Yeah, I want it on this side. Hello? There we go. Actually, I will ride the other side. So I'm looking at the head end here. Put myself at Natahala. I will bump myself into I'm gonna bump myself into these guys. I might have enough room, but we'll see. So now I just put that to that, and okay, now I'm going to set up a shot. I will set up a shot. I will make sure I am ready, because I want to get the moon. Oh, that's beautiful. Unfortunately, I forget how to take off all those other thingies up here, but that's okay. Put that on. Yeah, I'll put that on. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's worthy of a screenshot. So the cars you see here, they go to two interchanges, Silva and Andrews. Those are the mainline overnight trains that I talked about. I have the Bryson local, which doesn't take very long. In fact, I'll probably do it for the last 20 minutes of this video or so. It won't take long at all. And then I've got the Natahala turn, the Alarka turn. I've also got to do that last Dillsboro check as well. And that should put me in a good position, I think. Up here, there's mountains in behind the moon. we for positioning here? Oh, we're okay, actually. The question is, do I have to move forward to get out? Yeah, I'm going to have to move forward to get out, but I should be able to sandwich my way in and out here. Now I can, theoretically, I could bug the dispatcher twice and ask for the light twice, or I could ask him for permission. I'm going to ask him for permission, considering everything is, it is what it is, and I don't need the switch. So, assuming I've asked him for permission, what I will do, first of all, let me take this back for a moment. I'll take the brake off, and I'm going to put myself pretty close to the end here. Probably don't need that much, but I'll see. Yeah, that's all I needed. Alright, so I will put a brake here. Is this how I'm going to do it? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know how I'm going to do it, to be honest. Yeah, I'll put a brake down here. I know what I want to accomplish. So, how many cars does this say it can fit? I think it's 9. I'm looking at the wrong one. Natahala. 9 cars. Alright. What do I got? I got 8, so I'm fine. I didn't need to do that, you doofus. It was this one, wasn't it? Okay, here. Let's try this again. Yeah, right here. So this is, you know, typical runaround. I'm taking my push and pull. So yeah, eventually I think I'm going to have more than 9 cars, so I think eventually I will sit the interchange on this track here and leave the runaround. Because in theory the runaround is more important than just leaving the cars here. I don't know. So yeah, this thing pops up here and it says pass a signal at restricted speed, which is what I'm going to do. That gives him permission to go through the red signal. Otherwise he won't do it. That was the permission you would get from the dispatcher to pass a red signal. Like I said, otherwise the AI will not do it. The same thing. I'm just trying to remember how the player does it. If the the player can run it anyways. It's all for AI. Any AI command will not do it. Next one. The next one. I guess it's this one. Okay. So we can take this off for a minute here. I'll go on this side. Not that it matters. Yeah, it's closer to it. I guess it does matter. How about I get out of here first? Click on that, and then there we go. Oh yeah, I got plenty of room here. So really all I gotta do is get the cars into the siding here, which is fine. It's already there pretty much. Take a look down here. Now I know I have a car, so I can go into the yard thing. He is currently reversing, so I'll give it one car. That'll give it just even some more clearance. And you can use this view if you want to make sure. Oh, you're back. Don't announce yourself, cat, until the last second. Demanding cat. Is that your demanding cat? Yes, you are. There's the end. Alright. So this interchange is done. So now I just got to get the engine stowed away. And doesn't really matter where I put it. I'll just put it right here. See, it says stop Natahala, blink. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do the Bryson tonight after all. So yeah, all this would get sorted in Bryson. We'll take a look over at Bryson though and see what's going on. Alright. So let's teleport over to Bryson. So that's the local done. Now if we go over to Bryson here, I definitely got to bring the engine out, so I'll see about that. Like I said before, there's more lighting here, so but I got to bring the engine out. I think it's been fully repaired, I would imagine, because it had some repairs that had to take place due to that derailment. I think it was this one, if I recall, or maybe it was the one at Dillsboro. I can't remember. No, that's those guys. That's the last train I ran was 399. This is the 301, 302 power. Okay, where did I put my switcher? See, I better make sure he's not in one of the other stalls there. I think I only got 2 stalls open here. That's a backup 7W right now. I'm not even using that. I'm going to close that up. I don't think there was anything else. So I must still have them out. Oops. Well, of course I was going to run it, so... And I got more stuff to do around here, which, yeah, go figure. Okay, where's my engine? Nah, I can't do that. Unless I change my teleport, which I could. Those are my cabooses. That is my Bryson stuff. That I gotta block. What the heck? Is that my engine there? No, that's not my engine. Okay, I gotta find out what the heck's going on here. Where? I think it's 42, but I can move that into servicing any time. I got about 50 minutes to service the other guys again, so that's the road and local turn power type thing. Bryson is just a switcher. So there should be an SW1 somewhere around here, hiding. Ah, there you are. I see you now. I was getting close to you. Oh, I see. I brought the cabooses over here for some reason. Why I brought both of them over, I'm not sure. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let me make sure I got a brake on one of these. I'm going to apply that brake. Yeah, it wasn't this one I had the issues with. So I've got a couple things. Well, Bryson Local was going to be the next one, so I had Appalachian Hardwoods, Standard Oil, the Bryson coaling tower. Bryson freight house, oh my goodness. Well, that'll be when I come back in the opposite direction, but I really don't want to do that right now. Not in the condition that those guys are in. Oh, wait a minute. I need the caboose on that side. That's why I was here. Okay, gotcha. Because do I? Yes, I need an engine on this side to back in, and I need a caboose on the other side. Why I have both cabooses, I have no idea. But let's figure out what's going on here. Hello? Oh, you haven't even coupled up yet. Approaching RTS 501. Yeah, you never coupled to it earlier. Now let's try this again. Make sure I know what I'm doing. Yeah, Appalachian hardwoods. The engine has to be on this side, so the caboose has to be on that side. I'm going to back it up. So I need Appalachian hardwoods standard oil. I can have the whole thing for now. I can take it all. So I got some room down here. I'll pop it into a caboose track, or what I like to use as caboose track. Now with the lighting here, it's a little bit easier to switch. The lighting's not perfect by any means, but there are lights in strategic areas. Actually, I think there is some in Appalachian now that I think about it. So the way this is sorted here is this track is building up the outbounds. So I got Silva, and I've got the other one. The other trains, here's Natahala, the purples. So that's gonna head over there. That's gonna not be blocked. I'm just gonna transfer it for the other two car set that we just did. This has to be blocked. I have to get the Larka Copper and the Robinson Gap into two distinctive blocks to make it easier for a set-off at a Larka Junction yard. And of course there's the other side of Dillsboro to Silva East that I have to do. Got to service a passenger equipment before its last departure at 2200. this, huh? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna run around this. Take a look at this for a minute. I'm just wondering. There's Appalachian hardwoods. I get that. Standard oils over there. Coin tower. The team track. And that do not need to be there. Because they are all... I want to make sure on the coin tower. The coin tower should be fine. I think that comes in off of this way, if I recall. No, that's not the coin tower. This is the coin tower. Yes. So they are all facing point as instead of trailing point. So what I'm going to do is I'll grab the caboose. I'll put a brake on this one. Should have put a brake on that one to begin with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 3 cars off of here. And I will plop it into... I mean, who knows? How many tracks do I have open right now? Not really anything but the main. So I might put it into the caboose track. But I do want to get I do want to get the others done first. Well, I still have a little bit of lighting there, just in case. Okay. Alright, so that's what I will do. Put a brake on Standard Oil's car. what did I say? I was going to put it into... yeah, I said I was going to put it into the caboose track, which is fine. So once I do that, I plug the caboose into that. Then I do my runaround. Get onto the platform of the caboose. And we head over to just outside of town there. This will be the last run. It's a fairly simple one. It's not too far away, actually. Appalachian's Hardwoods is just at the river, just outside of town. Okay, 2 arrived at waypoint. We don't need to see this. These are reminders, though, that I have to get those serviced. That's not so much. It's nothing's using the siding, so he can sit there for now. It's technically yard limits anyways, the siding, so. Okay. So we'll tie up the air. Now we'll go to this caboose. Perfect. And because of the light here, I'm able to do enough. I mean, the lamp is a good lamp. So it's not as visible. Like, for example, there you were probably seeing that I had to zoom in a little bit because I didn't have enough overhead light. I would have enough light for first person. It's just overhead's a little faster to try to set up a point to couple to. You can see that that lamp has plenty of illumination. Okay, so I'm going to take the brake off of this one. And then we'll set the brake onto the platform. We're going to do ourselves a run around. That should take us here. Oh boy. Dang. I'm going to get into derailment trouble here. So what happens is, it doesn't recognize that I'm here. It will try to do a runaround. Now I can force a runaround onto the main, I suppose. Which is what I'll have to do. Let me see where it takes me first. Hopefully it takes me to the main. I don't think it's going to. Yeah, see, it's trying to take me down here. I don't want it to do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call an audible on that, and I'll put myself right here. So now it's bringing me down to the main. This means I'm going to have to put a signal on to get into the yard too. So in this case, I would call the dispatcher and get a light because I could manually switch that too. I forget if yeah, it's locked, but I'm trying to remember how. There's an unlocking command or something. It's been a while. There is a way to unlock the switch, but I haven't used it. In so long, I forget how to do it, so I'd have to look through the manual. I'm sure it's there, but I give myself a signal, and then you basically ask the dispatcher to say if he can get me past this signal and then bring me back into the yard. He'll give me the lights. He'll see once the occupancy's through, and then because I need to call him anyways. So whereas the other one is permission to pass stop signals, blah blah blah. Did I give myself enough? I thought I did. Huh. Okay, I'll give yourself some more. All right. So now I give myself the yard entrance. That gives it to a restricting. Now we want to, oh yeah, we want to tie up to this guy here. I want to see if he restores this crossover up here. Hopefully he does, because I prefer to use the shunting from here. Looks like they've already switched them. Just want to see if he restores it. I'm not switching anything, I'm just seeing if he restores it. Once he's through the crossovers. He's not. Okay. This is where I mean, like, sometimes it will, but I want a normal little switches then. Oh, no, that one was normal, but the other one wasn't. What the hell? I guess that was already reversed. Okay, I get it. This one was already reversed, the other one was normaled. So he reversed it, then it normaled it. If that makes any sense. Hopefully it does, but... Okay. $2:15 a.m. This is going longer than I expected, but... Alright. Don't think I need marker lights on this. As long as I have a light on my end and I stand here, I think it's okay. I don't know how that works. I know some of the more modern cabooses have ditch lights, but I remember Canadian National having them. But anyways, I don't think I do a marker light on those. I know they have green ones, that's for second sections and MBS type thing, all kinds of other stuff. So, first of all, I give myself a signal out of Bryson. Then, so I'm going to be going right into, well, not Natahala, that's for sure. So, as I was saying before, this is not that far away at all. Like literally right down here. I gotta see the lookup of my train. I need to see the lookup of my train first. Okay, it is Appalachians first. Okay, as long as Appalachians is first, then I will go into the Appalachian siding. And I'll see how things look like once I'm down here. Maybe I will couple, but we'll see. Because I have a caboose at that end. Yeah, I thought it was dark here. The oil might have some stuff, but not I. Alright, so ooh, that's interesting. I got G3A, G3B. Don't know what else I have with me, but I know I'm just gonna go here for now. Oh, I do have this little main thing here. Here, let me just go through here now. It won't work because I gotta get the brake off. Okay. Headlights make enough light anyways. Like I can't. I still this simulator game, whatever you want to call it, it just amazes me more the more I play this. I'm very, very, very high on where it's at right now. My son finds it boring for his style. He likes. It's kind of weird because Run 8 came out with a route lately, and he said it was so close that he was very interested in it. Like he actually wanted to buy it. He said because he loves doing the yard operation. He says it's so close, but he was frustrated with it because it didn't have all the yards for the switchers that ran out of the main yard there or something like that. And for me personally, if Run 8 doesn't have what this AI does now with its referencing, like what I'm doing right now, I'm not interested in it because it's too much work for me. See how fast that was? I wasn't kidding. So I gotta go down there. That's Standard Oil over there. I knew there was a light somewhere here. Okay. So, this was all the stuff that comes back. I don't have to worry about those. I just clean those up. And then what I can do is I can sort or add from train. So now I get to see. Also, there is a G3A. The other ones are R1s, which I believe are the location in which. Let me see here. No, I'm looking the wrong way. Forgot I backed in. Or backed down. So yeah, that's another thing you can do is you can go and look at things that way, which is kind of cool. Okay. So I have to do some respotting here. In fact, I don't even know if that will fit. It probably will. I just have to push it back a bit, which is fine. The others aren't ready for pickup yet. Okay, that's not too bad. See, the industry's got lights. I just noticed that. Yeah, some of the buildings, industries and stuff, they have lights, but so I'm only picking up one car, so I'll put the caboose onto here. About right here, maybe. Now I'll stick the marker lights on. Just so I remember later. Grab a brake. You mean I had Standard Oil with me? I thought I checked. I swear I checked. Oh, okay, I was at that end and I didn't check Standard Oil. I would have done Standard Oil first. Ah, whatever. Do I have enough room? Yeah, I still have enough room. Okay. Fine. What do we got? G3A. I just got the one location. I swear I checked that too. I thought Standard Oil was on my other one, but that wouldn't make sense. Okay. So let's run ourselves to here. We might... Nah. I'm going to have to shove it back just a tiny bit and hope I catch it. If I don't catch it, then it's just going to have to sit here and it won't do any loading or whatever. I keep forgetting I gotta go back to work on Thursday. Not like the other holiday here in Canada where we had the extra day off. That's okay. I'll try not to sleep in too much tomorrow. Once I've done the switching here in Standard Oil and get back to Bryson, I'm just going to shut it down for the evening. Okay, well. Oh, too bad. Gotta get over off the platform. Well, that's a big ditch. Okay, so I gotta be careful here how far back I want to go. Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Let me try here for now. See if it triggers. Usually if one truck sets on, that's all it needs. See, it's already got it. There we go. Beautiful. Cha-ching. Timely delivery. Where's the brakes on this one? On this side, yep. Man, that's a ditch. Okay, yeah, I know you gotta go into here, but I gotta get this guy out of the way first. I might want to set it off first, too. Save myself a move anyways. Oh. What's the matter, cat? Okay, so we'll put this behind standard oil. Now it's interesting, you're getting the double, you get the double going that way, you get the triple going the other way. So it's honking as if it's going ahead, which it technically is, though the caboose is on that side, so it's kind of confusing, but it's just the RS1's backwards right now, going this way. But I never turn that engine. Looks cool going both ways to me, so. Alright, so what I will do is wait for a point to where we get that to stop. Boom. And I stop it. Alrighty. Oops. There we go. Brake at this end, if I have one. Where's it there? This is where I wish I could kind of open to the sky to see that. It would be kind of cool to be able to, because basically he holds it down on the ground, but to be able to, what are you meow? You're not starting this again, are you? To be able to hold it to the ground and then just go boom, like wave it, if that makes sense, or direct it. I mean, these are like totally anal things. I really don't care. Okay, so I got a shorty coming out of here. I got a pickup and a set off at Standard Oil just offside the spur here, and then back to Bryson. And I'm at 2:35 a.m. What is going on? Reminds me of the old days. I got plenty of sleep because I had plenty of sleep last night, and I fell asleep. I had like a 2.5 hour nap here earlier this evening. my son was playing video games. That's usually when I fall asleep. It's when he plays video games. Alrighty. So now we're going to get out of there. I'm going to pop the caboose on, hold the caboose onto the main line here. Yeah, I'll hold it right here. I don't know where the crossing is. I can barely see it, but that's okay. The other cool thing you can do here is you can do the kind of your head type thing around. Oh, I just had a freeze there for a second. This program doesn't crash. I think my computer just does goofy things, that's all. Alright, so I'm picking up this car, but I'm going to leave the caboose. Where did I say to put that thing? I don't think I need to put it that far back. Yeah, we'll figure it out in a minute. I'm only picking up one car. Oh, I know why. It's to get the switch to restore to normal. Alright, fair enough. Oh, I see the cat is interested in the mouse right now on the TV. Just a computer, Aurora. It's just a computer. Oh, geez, 9:58. My passengers are going to be late. I got so carried away that I forgot that I should have done my passenger service. It's 9:58 p.m. on the clock. They're supposed to depart, and I haven't serviced them. Ugh. That's what happens when you try to do too much at a time. Oh well. I mean, I got all the reminders here. Okay, so Andrews, we got to stick back up here. I'll add that to the train. Yeah, no, there's a break. I get it. That side, I think I just saw it. So I was going to try to finish at 2 a.m. and instead I'm going to finish at 3 a.m. Then I'll service the passengers. Next time I run. Which will probably be tomorrow sometime. Okay, now my final set off before getting this in here. Standard oil. Quit pacing, cat. What are you doing? What? You want up again? I'll be going to bed shortly. Yes. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Come on. I still want to put the keyboard here. Lie down. Damn cat. Love you, but you're a pain in the ass. You know that. Yeah. Okay. Getting up there in money. Plenty to purchase caboose and want to get an observation car for my commuter service to Alarka. So I run 2 passengers end to end, and then for the Alarka branch, I end up running a commuter service to and from Bryson. Okay. Right by the light. Okay. And then we'll tie up to that. Get ourselves routed into a track into Bryson and call it the night. Whoops, sorry, kitty. I need to get your tail. There's the signal back into Bryson. Okay. So now, for my overhead view, go back to Bryson. And pick a track. I don't know if I left some cars in. Oh yeah, I still have these. I'm not doing those tonight, and I can't put it in there, so I gotta go down here. Yeah, that sucks. That's okay though, because then I can come around and switch those from that end, because I'll be in yard limits at that point. Then I don't need to have the caboose at the end or whatever. Where do I want to put this? So everything's at weird size. I will just put it right here. I think that'll... That'll get me in a good enough position. And I'll switch to local industries after I service the passenger equipment. There's no penalty right now for them being late. Well, there is a penalty. There is one. I'll explain that. I'll show you what I mean. There is one penalty. That you have to be careful of. So when we look over at the station here, now this is where my commuter, which is sitting right here, dropped off passengers. Oh, there is no passengers there. I find that hard to believe. You're supposed to wait around for 4 hours. They might be over to Larka, actually. Or somewhere else. I don't know where they are. Sometimes they'll drop off at other places like Alarka and they'll wait there. They'll wait till the nearest. I bet you it's at Alarka. let's just take a look. The only other place is Hemingway. So I'll check Alarka Junction. There we go. No passengers there. Maybe I had no passengers. That's a possibility too. No, there's no passengers there. Okay. If I had passengers that boarded at Alarka for any place beyond Bryson, and it was sitting there, it will only wait 4 hours. After that, it leaves, and then you don't get the money for it, because it's basically like a guaranteed connection, I guess. But anyways, I'll let this come to an end here, and then I'll save it. Do my service. Be about 20 minutes late, maybe 30. Tops. I'm going to try not to saturate the channel too much with too many videos, so probably the majority of the night I'm not going to bother. Like there's mainline trains that run. I might do a few more other locals in between, of course, while the main lines are running. But I'm probably going to hold off a few days at least until I get back into the daylight. But if you want to see more content, like more periodic content, let me know in the comments. Always appreciate those. That gives me an idea of that you want to see this content, that you want to see more of this content. Basically, I'm just doing it for you guys right now. I'm not really doing it for me or anything like that, other than trying to help this exposure for this awesome program that has only been around for a year since release. It's been in development more than that, but it is a gem right now. Yeah, I will put a break on that one, and we will call it the night for there. So, thanks a lot, guys. Have yourself a happy new year, and we will talk to you later. Take care.